We now have the Stake Bank port, we have the Belize port, we have the port in Dangriga, and we have the Big Creek port. 4 ports so far in the country. Commerce Bight is very important to us because as we travel in the area of Dangriga, the people are demanding that we do something about Commerce Bight. Now, I heard the Prime Minister a while ago pointing his finger on myself and my brother who is sitting in the audience. But I want, for the record, Mr. Speaker, and you know, we come to this house, and I guess most of the time our people do not get the true picture of what is happening in this country. And sometimes we put the foot in our mouth. Luke Espat paid the government of Belize $64 million for that port. And that was not money that he got out of Belize.
I hear him bleating about how much Luke Espat paid for the port. I imagine you are talking about the Belize city port. Because in terms of the Commerce Bight port, let me remind you that when it was discovered that in fact an arrangement had been entered into that turned that port over to Luke Espat, and it was done fortunately by way of a lease, not by a complete sale, there was huge dissension in the ranks on your side. Because others in your party complained bitterly about the inside lane that Luke was able to work with, I believe, Henry Canton, who was then the Minister of Ports. There were people in your cabinet who did not know that this had taken place. And in fact, there was an effort in cabinet to have it taken back on the basis that Henry Canton had not consulted, had not informed the key people in the cabinet. And while I wasn't there, and I don't want to go too far, I believe that might have meant the Prime Minister at the time. And Henry Canton and Luke stood on the fact that, well, he is the minister, and by law, he had the authority to enter into the lease that he entered into. In other words, the thing so stank to high heaven that even those in your party whose threshold for corruption, as we well know, is extremely high, were outraged. And the fact is that your brother got that port under that agreement and completely failed to do anything about it. How dare you come to this house now and say that people in the South are so anxious for the development of the port, are impatient that since government took it back, nothing has happened along those lines, when your brother had it for all these years and did absolutely nothing except sit on top of it.